words would never be in the same sentence.
You know, I never even thought of that.
You know, they maybe don't like to cook. It's not comfortable for them. But we're going to make it easier. Meredith Lawrence, our on-air chef, is right here. And we are bringing everybody 6 pieces of silicone mats. And, you know, if you've never baked with a silicone mat, you probably don't understand why. So we're going to talk about that. But you're also getting a lot of sizes, and then there's 3 colors: red, blue, or brown. So let's start with silicone. I mean, why should we even have a silicone mat?
So I've been cooking for a long time. And when I was
in
originally
France,
when I was in France, we used to use silicone all the time because it's a very non-stick surface. So you can do a lot of really delicate things with silicone that you wouldn't otherwise do. It's flexible, so you can peel it away from things like the bottom of cakes if you want to. And it conducts the heat well when it's in the oven, but it stops conducting the heat as soon as you take it out of the oven. So then you don't get any carryover baking, which is really, really helpful. So this,
I just thought of something when you said that. I have to say it while I'm thinking of it. If you make layer cakes, like I like to make red velvet cake and layer cakes, and it doesn't matter how good your round cake pans are, when you try to get that out, every once in a while it's grabbing onto the, you know, the batter once it's cooked. I would think you should always make your layer cakes with this on the bottom, because once you turn it out, you can just peel that off.
Absolutely. And here's here's what happened with this layer of cake. You can see how perfect it is, first of all, here. And that layer just stayed in the bottom of the pan, but released the cake perfectly. This is, you get 2 of these 8-inch circles, and that's going to fit into your 9-inch cake pans. That's the most popular size of cake pan. But yes, indeed, you know, when you're baking, you spend time. And then you put it in the oven, and you cross your fingers and hope for the best, right? And you do not want to start again from the beginning, so you really need to have the stuff that you rely on. So when you're doing things like this, the buttermilk biscuits.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look how beautiful.
Oh,
and
look
then
at that.
look at it stuck in the bottom, which is perfect. That's exactly where we want it to be.
But
and we've got beautiful browning, and then you just break them apart and enjoy them.
Gorgeous. So what other pieces do we get?
So you're going to get two of those circles. You're going to get the small rectangle. This is going to fit into your 9x13s, leaving a ridge around the edge. You're going to get 2 of the large baking mats. This fits on your baking pan like a 11 by 17.
Yeah, exactly, because it's 16.5 by 11.5.
And then you get a medium-sized one as well. But you see, here's the thing: like if you went out to a store and went and got something like this, you'd be paying a lot of money, right?
Absolutely.
This is not our brand, but you
can
see,
I tell you how much? I'm going to grab one of these. $14.
This is the one. This is the
that's the one.
This is the one. That would be.
You're kidding
yeah,
me.
exactly.
I thought it was the small one.
No.
$14.99 for one of the big ones.
And you can see.
And you're going to get 6 different ones. If you put, you know, that money times 6, it would be about $90.
Well, and I wanted to measure.
And our price is $27.98. Or 2 easy payments of $13.
Exactly. So if you measure this one, against ours, you'll see ours is just slightly bigger. But you get 2 of the large mats with our set.
I tell you what.
And the price, like you just mentioned, is crazy, crazy
2
good.
of those, that size at retail, $30.
They wouldn't get the 2 extra rectangles and the 2 extra circles. So much you can do. I'm going to go to the oven and grab some stuff.
Here's the thing I want to remind everybody. These are ways that, especially if you have older pans, you know, maybe you used to be a caterer or whatever, and you have those kind of stainless steel pans, and you feel like you want something non-stick. The silicone makes it non-stick. If you took that off, it could stick when it was baking. Oh, speaking of slippery.
So I just pulled this out. Now I rested this sheet on a cookie pan, but then you see, can you touch that? It's a little warm.
It's warm, but it's not hot. I can hold my hand on it.
Exactly, because it's a silicone. So now I can go ahead and I can grab that silicone and I can pull it right out. Look at that, look at that. The cheesy nachos stay behind, and that's all I have left to do.
No wonder it is customer top rated. You're going to see some of the reviews going across the bottom of your screen, and the easy pay goes away at the end of the day. So right now you're getting 6 pieces for a price tag of $27.98, when normally you'd pay $15 for one. One big, is that piece of fish?
It's a halibut, yeah. And look, what I'm doing here is I'm using this as a trivet. So I can put this down on there now without worrying about my counter, and look at that piece of fish. If I wanted to transfer it, I could now go ahead and grab the mat, which gets cool relatively quickly, and move the whole thing if I wanted to.
To a platter or whatever.
Exactly. Things like this, brittle and barks that are going to be happening for our holiday baking. This is what I love about silicone, right? You can peel it away from whatever it is that's hard and sticky and difficult. I would never want to try to get that out of a baking pan.
And the same thing if you're hardening
Same thing
chocolate.
for the barks. Look at that. So nice to pull those off so easily and know that you're going to have success.
So there's so many reasons to actually bake with silicone. It can go up to what temperature?
This can go up to temperature 450, 500 degrees, no problem.
Okay. And how do we care for them? Just hand wash?
Yeah, hand wash them in the sink and then roll it up in a clean kitchen towel.
Yeah.
And here's something that I love to do too. If you're using pastry in the holidays and you're making a pie or a tart, sometimes, well, if you do that a lot, you know that cold is key, right? You want to keep your pastries nice and cold. And they also need to rest before they go into the oven. So what you can do is roll this out on your baking mat like this. And then when you want to keep it cold, all you have to do is roll it right up. And now you can pop that right into the fridge until you're ready to do whatever it is you're going to do with your pastry. So really, really handy that way.
And I bet your pastry doesn't stick to it like it normally would.
Well,
your
and even if it
countertop
does start to
doing it
stick,
there.
you can start to pull it away, right? Because it's flexible.
There's 3 colors, blue, red, or brown. But I just want to remind you, you're getting 2 round pieces. You're also getting 2 of the medium-sized pieces, and then also the big one right here, 2 of these. You're getting a lot for that price tag. When normally 1 is $15, you're getting 6 for $27.
Isn't that great?
And the Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day, so don't forget. And go read the reviews online. You'll be amazed what people not only will rave about it, but they'll give you ideas of how to use it.
They sure do. Love those people.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you with a pressure cooker.
Yes.
Okay. Here's that pressure cooker. You know, this is kind of unique and different, and I'll tell you why. Because we are giving you an option of a 4-quart